Well, you can call it that. I'm just going to call it a huge pile of manipulation and deception. That's what I'm going to call it. Mm-hmm. Yep, sure. Is it on itch.io, Simon? I'll just do Google. Here it is. Yeah, this looks like something that should be done for SquirrelPlay Live or something. Can you guys hear me? Is everything going okay?
There we go.
That's the third time I've done this.
Yes, that's the third time I've done that. All right. Greetings, you bats with BMC addictions. Lord Crackerswirl here, and this is Review the Developer BMC Studios. You guys asked for it, so we're gonna give it to you. We're gonna have a poke here at some of the stuff that BMC Studios has been up to, including especially with some of the stuff that is going on now surrounding their most recent thing, Zombitatos. Because apparently the game they put on Greenlight is not the game that wound up on our screens. Not to a significant to a rather significant degree. And
in my eyes, there's only like a 5% chance that this is the same thing.
Well, again, it looks like it was completely re-engineered at some point, and yeah, it's kind of irksome. Sorry about that, folks. Had a mild technical difficulty. I actually, believe it or not, forgot to turn the mic back on in XSplit after I took the Zombitatos footage last night, and therefore, I just spent 2.5 minutes yammering at you guys to no effect of any kind.
They couldn't hear you.
They couldn't hear me because the mic was still muted. OBS wasn't picking anything up. Or excuse me, OBS was ignoring what it was picking up. Or not OBS, XSplit was ignoring what it was actually picking up. So that's my fault. I did that. I did that to myself, and now I'm going, yes. I don't know if BMC will show up or not. They do know we were planning on doing this, so if they show up, they show up, and if they don't, they don't.
That's sort of up for debate if they know we're going to do this or not. I mean, they're sticking around the digital homicides comment section, and I left a comment saying that we're going live. So if they're still stalking on the comment section, like the conversation I had with them, then there is a high chance they'll show up.
And if they do, we'll send them a little note to them. They can drop in here and try to defend themselves.
When the dislikes rise, they're here.
Yeah, that might be. So, we have a chunk of footage here. I have a grand total of 24 minutes and 16 seconds, of which more than 8.5 minutes, was me trying to make sure that I had everything worked out and moving correctly. The balance of this footage is actually the gameplay. BMC Studios actually aspires to be digital homicide, or at least that's what their behavior would indicate. For those of you who do not know the history of BMC Studios on Greenlight, they have gone to a lot of trouble over a short period of time to whip out as many games as they can reasonably do.
We can easily, if we have time, we can easily go by the Greenlight pages and take a look at them and talk about them, because there's two in particular I want to talk about that Alan has told us a bit about.
Mm-hmm. And Digital Homicide, yes, does not... No, that's actually your game up there, Simon. I actually have a copy of Construct running. I think I have Construct 2 running around somewhere. But they are huge. They are apparently, or at least publicly, huge fans of Digital Homicide. And that's how they originally came to my attention. That, and they seem to throw game after game after game of nothing more than dank memes, or attempts at dank memes, at Greenlight, in hopes that something will stick. This game here was originally pitched to Greenlight as Moonwalking Dead, and we got Zombitatos at the end of the PC Master Race. Now, as a card carry.
One thing I'd also like to point out is that I can't view it now because BMC's blocked me on Twitter. But before that, I noticed that we were doing promotions of this game quite heavily before Moonwalking Dead even got greenlit.
Oh.
Which led me to my first suspicion of the game being different.
Well, it's not exactly the same, is it? If you can't hear us, then you may have some other issues. Oh, wait a minute. Let me turn that up real quick. And I should be up.
I'm listening to the stream and I'm hearing me talk.
Can you hear me? Is the question on the stream.
Give me a sec.
Okay.
Nope, you're fine as well.
All right.
I can hear both.
I don't know what Sam's up to. I don't know if it's something. Sam, check your audio. You may actually have something going on. So anyway, like I said, 8.5 minutes worth of this, and then 8.5 minutes worth of me poking around at shit, and then now we're gonna go there. All right.
Okay.
Let's outstanding HGI. Perfect. That is absolutely brilliant. All right. Let's do this thing. Be aware that this game actually gave me brain cancer and eye cancer and cancer to liver and rectum. So be aware this game is actually really toxic and should not be consumed by any person under the age of 175.
So I probably shouldn't have played this then.
All right. This is actually what happens when you load. I actually killed the desktop for this purpose, but and left it takes forever to get loaded up.
I actually did a time limit because I realized it was taking so long to load up. The second time I went through it, I actually did a time limit of how long it takes to load, and it takes literally 2 minutes and 23 seconds.
Well, we're about 6 seconds in. When I started this, we were about 4 seconds in. So here's 9 minutes. There's 9 minutes 20.
A full motion.
Okay.
There we go.
BMC Studio.
Let me go back Let me just go back a second here. There we go.
Feel everything. Play everything.
Yes, that's my mouse.
Watch everything.
He just off apparently thinks you're a ghost.
The excellence of full motion video games. Oh.
Excellence, right?
Let me tell you the story of the two mercenaries who saved the galaxy. One was named John, he was plucky and he loved playing on the PC.
Really like their background as well. It was really creative.
Don't worry.
One was named John, he was plucky and he loved playing on the PC.
you're basically watching the whole game unfold at this point. This
Yeah.
30-second montage is basically showing the entirety of the game.
I don't know, Slayer. I wish I did. Yes,
What does Zombitatos even mean anyway?
I have no freaking clue.
Alan was telling us that, oh, we changed the title because we came up quicker on a Google search. And I googled it, Moonwalking Dead's old Greenlight page came up as the second most popular
Yeah.
search result. But
Yeah.
Zombitatos apparently got at the top. But why would someone ever search Zombitatos anyway? Like, I don't even see the logic of changing the name anyway.
Chapter
Like,
1,
fine,
you are
it's
playing...
fine, it's the top. It's fine that you're at the
as-
top of the Google search, but who would search Zombitatos randomly?
Okay, we'll cover that in a bit. Here is Jack. He is played
AKA
by...
Alan, whatever.
He is played by Alan, and this is the clip from the original Greenlight page.
This was also the footage that he showed us and tried to use as evidence.
He can't find. He can't remember his password. He has to find it now.
And once he finds his password, he's going to look like a bit of an idiot.
A bit of an idiot? On so
In
many
other words,
levels.
he's so much of it. In other words, he's so much of an idiot. He has to write his 4-digit password on a huge A4 piece of paper and lie in the middle of his living room.
Oh, there it is, my password. 1, 2, 3, 4.
This is made with full motion video, Simon. It's not an engine or anything.
I need to know if there's really a zombie apocalypse.
It's basically like, you know, those YouTube videos where you can click on links to get to different spots of the video. This is basically that in a video game form.
Alright, quest number 1. Find some information about the zombie apocalypse. Click. Minecraft.ebe stopped working. Right.
That's a joke, because I guess Minecraft doesn't work, I think.
I don't know. It doesn't seem like a very good... yeah, there we go.
Yep, that's the only connection with the other game.
Grandfather Bob.
Top 5 proofs that zombies are real. Proofs.
It gets way worse. Just watch.
Number 1. The zombies are real because of the government and the Illuminati. Ha ha, funny, huh? Huh.
Because they're real
Yeah,
because
yeah,
Hitler
because
was a zombie.
Get it? Get it? You get it yet?
They're real because a guard shot a
They are real
gorilla
because
to
the guard
save a
shot a
shot.
zombie gorilla.
They are real because the government take control of your brain.
That's
Yeah,
what they
it's
know
actually a
zombies
series
are
of
either.
videos. I actually made it
They are
look
real
good
because
here.
a man named Vincent the French Canadian came back to life after having been shot by the leader of the Canadian army.
Here's a video proof.
A video proof.
And that one I think is actually from Kimulator.
Kimulator. Yeah, it is, unfortunately. I feel bad I know that.
Oh shit, there's really a zombie apocalypse. I need to come.
Also, why would he need to go onto the internet to find out if there's a zombie apocalypse? He could just step outside.
Or look out the window, which would be safer.
Or look out the window.
I don't think this
doesn't
actually
even
got
look-
greenlit. This isn't the part that got... This isn't the game that actually got greenlit.
No, Moonwalking Dead got greenlit. Zombitatos didn't.
There were zombies.
End of chapter 1. And I'm going, okay, this is not... This game won't take long.
And then there's another intro. So you've now technically played through the game twice now after seeing this 30-second montage again.
I don't know who sang this, but... I don't know who did
The
this.
one thing that I actually liked, about this game was that theme song. I found it annoyingly catchy.
Yeah. Okay, they had to have hired somebody to do this. And there was Fox playing Kerbal Space Program.
It has to have been something like that actor who played Jesus Christ in Kimulator. Like, he was an actual actor that just paid him.
Yeah.
This must have been an actual musician that sang this. The stuff that's going on in the comments is funnier than what's going on in the actual game.
Yeah, I know, right?
And then there's another slow MS-DOS opening sequence.
And now we're going to be Jack. Whereupon I'm going to screw a few. Whereupon we're actually going to do this part twice because I screwed this bit up.
In a world where people think that a zombie apocalypse can't happen, some of the people think that Half-Life 3 can't be real, and all those people were wrong. In the year 2000,
Simon was timed out by Nightbot for 5 seconds.
Oh, it's from Fiverr.com. Okay.
And the PC Master Race players start playing it.
Yeah, be careful with posting links in the chat.
Yeah, if you need to send a link, send it to me on Steam, and I will post it.
The only people that could save us all are the casual players.
You're not suspended. You were only out 5 seconds.
Okay, while you're doing this, I would play on my smartphone.
You won't play any fucking games like a fucking casual player.
Then why doesn't he just eat you, HGI? You've literally got that in your name.
But I am a casual player.
I can kill him or I can forgive him.
Apparently, after 2 weeks, it just suddenly dawned on him that he's a casual player.
Give me the phone, please.
Okay, sure.
They're sitting there giggling. They're like giggling here.
Yeah. The breaking character. Like, zombie apocalypse, eh? What a reality we live in.
We need to go in this building and find some supplies.
Okay.
Yeah, now you're actually gonna.
It's look. Don't you know, man? Have you ever played any game?
And I like how there's actually kids screaming in the background.
Yeah, I know, right? What's up with that?
Like, this is meant to be a zombie apocalypse. But then again, I'd probably scream if I saw BMC coming towards me.
Go for me. Alright.
Now, observe and admire.
I would go first.
A different room.
I don't know.
And a different door.
You let him go.
And
I
it
let
also
him go
appears they're
first
still
here.
outside. Careful with all caps, Simon, you might get suspended again.
It's like the limit's like 30 or 40 characters. It's a lot. And we're gonna go through all that shit again.
You can skip the cutscenes, you know.
In a world where people
I can't. I couldn't. It wouldn't let me.
Can't happen.
You can.
Some of the people think that Half-Life
I've done it before.
can't be real, and all those people were wrong. In the year 2023, Valve was released. None of them ever stopped.
No, these guys are actually French-Canadian.
Hey, John,
BMC.
what are you doing this garbage can?
I'm looking for something interesting.
Okay, while you're doing this, I would play on my smartphone.
Alright, you little prick. You won't play any fucking games like a fucking casual player.
But
You
I
can
am
tell
a
there
casual
was a bunch
player.
of mat work here.
I'll give them this, at least they learnt their lines from a script.
Yeah,
which is more
well,
than some
they're
other
not
devs
carting
have
their
done.
script. They're not carting their scripts around.
And at least they've actually put some time into learning them and actually recording the full motion video. I'll give them that.
Signal here. We should go in this building find some supplies. Alright.
It's good. Don't you know, man?
I'm wondering if BMC are just the basis of something that could be going on with future generations of people. Like, this is just what they'll do in the future.
This is footage I took, NBC Company X.
Oh, I just find it.
Welcome to the stream, by the way.
Alright. Doesn't seem to be anything here.
Now
I
you're
would
gonna
go
do something
first.
completely counterintuitive.
Take this gun.
Thanks. Ah!
You did a good job, buddy.
Thanks for the gun. Do you see that thing over there?
No, where?
There.
Apparently, he couldn't see the zombies that was a few feet in front of him, but he can suddenly see a few more zombies coming that he could have easily shot when he was over there.
There's like 3 zombies! Run!
What are you doing?
There's zombies!
Oh shit!
Ah!
Mind you, that was
3D
10 rounds.
interactive multiplayer games are much better.
What can we do?
Yeah, there are games like this.
Yeah, we still have some more delicious MLG snacks.
Oh, so we have.
But like even Night Trap did better than this.
Yes.
Night Trap was actually quite difficult.
Yes, and we need to quick kill the zombies with the power of our mind.
What do we do now?
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, I might get $100 billion to just play a 20-minute long game.
What are we doing there?
Did I say
Yeah,
so,
well,
bitch?
Okay.
I mean, say what you want about it, at least it's short.
I said
It's terrible, but they had that
Why do
decency.
you have the gaming convention?
Why the fuck are we there?
It's a video game. Doesn't make sense. Duh.
I guess it doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't.
What should we do now?
we need to find someone to help us. I was tempted to go to kill yourself, but I'd have had to have done it again.
Who could do that?
And
I didn't wanna.
Gabe Newell would help us.
With the Steam sales.
It would be a miracle.
Look!
What?
It's
Why did they even go to a gaming convention in the first place? It doesn't have anything to do with anything.
Are you ready for a miracle? The spirits of the zombies will be
That Gabe Newell image looks like it was drawn by a 3-year-old.
Yes, we are ready. Go battle the zombies. Steam sales.
Actually, no, that's an insult to 3-year-olds. It's something made by someone that just came out of the womb or
This is the end,
something.
my friends. All the zombies were saved by our Lord Gaben and his Steam sales.
Yeah.
But don't
They
you
couldn't be
know this
bothered.
game
They couldn't be bothered to actually show the world being saved, so they just brought up text. They couldn't even be bothered to make full motion video footage for that.
Steam needs me.
Wait!
Yes.
It's hard to ask you this question.
Go for it, man.
I think he wants to become part of the PC Master Race.
Ha ha ha. Of course you can.
Whoa, really? Thanks, Gabe!
No problem, mate.
See, actually,
Everyone
Abduction
knows
had
about
had
the PC Master
used
Race.
real actors, the same way Mist did.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
And then they gave us. a bunch of boxes that they
They-
didn't manage to hide, and the
Yeah.
best you can't continue without.
Really like the game.
Well, it can't be worse than 9/11.
And of course the 9/11 joke.
Yeah. So they have a Holocaust joke in Kimulator, and they have a 9/11 joke in Zombitatos. And I use joke very loosely.
About a minute and a half. Actually, less than a minute now.
And that was the whole game.
That was the entire game. Yeah, this bit's over. The whole game is over, and they charge $2 for
Yeah,
it.
it's all. That's the whole game. They're wanting $159 for this. And you know what? They actually, Alan actually told me on Skype that last part where they were going towards the camera, that was actually an outtake that they said to me, but they just left in the trailer. But it's actually left in the actual game.
Full motion video games. Oh.
So what they do is they don't care if they release a different game, but they do care if outtakes are actually included.
Yeah. Yeah, this okay, here's the deal. Since you've all now caught the brain and eye cancer at the very least, I know some of my joints still have not recovered from actually humoring this game long enough to click the mouse to do some of this shit. Yeah, there probably will be Cliff. Pearl Harbor joke the next game. That'll be great. Yeah, it's just. Okay.
Like I remember with it through patches of Kimulator, they end up censoring that Holocaust joke, and then I'm aware that Zombitatos was filmed after Kimulator was released. So why did they think if they couldn't get away with a Holocaust joke, why did they think they could get away with putting in a 9/11 joke?
See, the thing is, Main Gun, it cost it would cost Mello £1.59. It actually ran $1.21 for those of us in the U.S. NBC Company X actually sent me this one. He paid €1.21. It's horrifyingly insulting. I don't even see where they get. I don't even know where they get off on this. I just don't. Okay, and this isn't even the game they put on Greenlight. Is the Greenlight page still present? That's a question.
For which one?
Moonwalking Dead.
Moonwalking Dead, the Greenlight page is either down or has been changed to Zombitatos. I had the worst idea ever to help them after I thought he produced evidence to me that it was the same game.
It's gone.
So I basically helped him cover his tracks.
Yep, there it is. He put it up as.
Did he keep the same description up?
I don't know, but there's.
Because then I've just had the idea that we can compare the description of Zombitatos to the archived Greenlight page of Moonwalking Dead's description to see
if you have an archive, pass it.
Similar.
This is the game. This is what we have now.
Unfortunately.
We'll play like Dragon's Lair with the spelled with an E.
No, it isn't like Dragon's Lair. Dragon's Lair had QuickTime events.
Spam. I have only done 4 games in 2 months. This isn't spamming. Actually, if you took more time about your games, we wouldn't accuse you of that shit. Okay, let's see. Stop that. Don't do that either. Go there. I don't want to see. I don't want to hear your videos. Okay, I think it looks like they actually have changed it. It looks like they changed it all. Can we get
I'm getting the Greenlight archive page for Moonwalking Dead up. Because if I remember rightly, Greenlight update also saved the original description. Yep, it saved the original trailer. It's just changed that it's been released.
Right, so hit me.
Here we go. All my... Right, hang on. Give me a sec.
Give me a link so I can show everybody else.
Right.
Alright, here's Greenlight updates. I'm just going to ship this over here.
And the trailer is still there on Greenlight updates.
Moonwalking Dead.
Can you show everyone the trailer?
I can, as a matter of fact. I'm going to do that.
There's only one scene from the entire trailer that's present in the game.
Alright, here is the Steam Greenlight trailer for the Moonwalking Dead. This is the game that they say is the... What?
Is the exact...
Hold on, Mello.
Apparently.
Hang on, Mello. I'm trying to figure out why I can't do full screen. Full screen's unavailable because we didn't save the full screen version. You ready for the best game? Okay, I have not seen it, actually. Dance Like You're Dead, Moonwalk Like a Pro. And apparently we only have a few seconds of it. It's supposed to be... There we go. There we go. The following preview has been approved for zombies.
BMC the Moonwalking Dead.
I also like how they actually list more people who were involved with Moonwalking Dead, and there was only 2 people listed in the credits of Zombitatos.
This is shit. This isn't shit. Yes, it is. Oh shit, a zombie! This is not a zombie. Whoa! Don't move. This is a zombie.
BMC present. Okay. There was actually supposed to be real gameplay for this game, and they cut that bit out.
And there's also more people listed in the opening credits here than there was in the final credits of Zombitatos.
Okay. But we see something that looks like gameplay, and we don't get any of that in the other game, like at all.
I'm sure this would go in your ass.
No.
Mom, stop it.
This is painful to watch.
Very.
And look at that terrible acting. We've actually perfectly synced up as well.
That would be a good thing. Wow, zombies kill my friend. Hashtag zombies attack.
Zombie attack.
Yeah.
Don't tell me they actually made that a trend on Twitter.
Okay, cool. Ready for the coolest interactive movie ever created.
Sure.
Just
Their mobile phone. And the point of Zombitatos is that people care about their PC.
yeah. They spend so much time
Big
playing.
impact.
Yeah.
Zombies
None
are
of this
attacking
was
Manhattan.
included.
None of this was in the game.
Except for that, like, one scene.
Except
was
the one bit,
included on a
one
smart
chunk of
phone.
one scene. And I don't know, it actually looks like it might be looks like it might actually be a Samsung. Dance like you're dead, moonwalk like a pro. Okay. See, the thing is, none of this was in the
Like, they make gameplay with that's shown. They say the main plot, which they said to me, the main plot hadn't been changed. But in the trailer, it says here that people care more about their mobile phones more than their lives. But in Zombitatos, the plot is that they care about their PCs more.
Moonwalking Dead. I forgot the last one because I'm a little shit.
Oh shit, there's somebody.
That was hilarious.
Call 911. Hello? There's nobody.
I also think their room's different.
9 of 11, Osama bin Laden, of course. 007 of 10, Bond. 0 of 10,
10 out
Hitler.
of 10 for you. Even though you rated an
It's just-
8.9 out of 10 instead.
Yeah, I wasn't allowed to rate it at. I wasn't
Rate
allowed
anymore.
to raise it to rate it at a negative 8.9. I just now that was the original. Let's see a show of hands,
It's like
chat.
a horrible taste in my
Which
mouth.
one of you thinks that they gave us the same game the way they claim? Because Alan makes the claim to us, we have pictures, that it's the same damn game, they just changed the title and went for a little bit and and put together a little more pointy clicky thing. Okay, let's have a show of hands. 0 if you think that that they're bullshit artists, and 1 if you think it might actually be the same game.
NBC Company X doesn't think it's the same game. HGI thinks that Alan is a liar, which I am actually in terms to agree with that. And it's a different game, and he's already reported it. Different game. If that was the only lie he ever said.
Yeah. It
So
was apparently
0.
repeatedly marked as incompatible. Status changed from waiting to greenlit back in July. It was marked as incompatible, remarked as compatible, and was released 5 days before it was supposed to.
What's weird here is that there isn't a record in the change of title.
Probably because it wasn't on Greenlight anymore when they changed the title. Okay. 000, says Simon. Hey, Richard, I see you got your copy of Cold Steel 2. Outstanding. Best con artist.
Best con artist.
Either way, yeah, they set us up to bomb. Yeah. All our base belong to them, apparently, because they just don't have the they don't have the freaking stones to actually release what they had greenlit. And that's kind of, in a large way, that's kind of unfortunate. They misled us they appear to have misled us in a rather large way. And even the misleading was misleading. So, huzzah. Well done, BMC, for pulling off a troll on, of all people, Steam.
One thing that's actually quite funny here is that this Moonwalking Dead description says that the game's lifetime will be 1 hour and 40 minutes. However, if you go to Zombitatos' current Steam page, you'll notice that section of the description's been cut out.
Yes. It's not even the same. It's not even the same description. Like kill or save somebody.
Changes.
They've made some changes. A normal dude, Dick Prime's trying to kill zombies and some humans who are ever more incompetent than the zombies themselves, even more incompetent than the zombies themselves. I'm kind of, yeah, no. What we have here is a developer that pulled a fast one on everybody, and their children, and their dogs. And they even insulted the freaking cat doing it. Yeah, Richard, this is BMC Studios. And no, they're probably not coming. All right.
Probably not.
See, and this is actually just the most recent crime. I'm going to switch the screen share now.
Oh, God. What do I need to show?
You're playing Kimulator. Okay.
Please have mercy.
No, there shall be no mercy. I'm going to kill my screen share for you. And then you're going to go ahead. No. Come on. We got to have footage.
Control my screen right now.
Okay, there we go. There's that, and let me just switch this here.
My mouse is shaking. I don't want to play it anymore.
You're still screwed. Let me just do a thing here. Screen capture this bit. And this will be the game they released. It was originally set up as, yep, from your friends at BLC, for Preparing Course Files. We hope you have a good time.
Give me a sec. I need to do volume control so I can actually still hear you.
All right.
Game Guru map editor not working okay.
It's a runtime error. Ooh.
Cool. Oh, it's called error in the volume mixer. Great.
Oh, well, that's just brilliant. I wasn't aware you were on Discord.
Runtime error. I can't even see my mouse.
It's over here, Mr. Mello. There you go.
There we go. End task. My computer's trying to save me.
Get on with it, computer.
Bonus game modes are an important part of this game. In other words, they can't put a game together to rely on itself, so they just put the rest of their games in.
Is that what actually happened with that?
Was the case, basically what happened is they put Kimulator up, and they obviously put however many games they had on Greenlight. I think there was like 12 or something. And then they realized Kimulator got upvoted about 2 months after it was put up. So what they did was, as Kimulator got updated, they actually started to put in the rest of their games that they had on Greenlight into Kimulator,
Is that
so
what
that they didn't have to get them greenlit.
they want $2 for that?
Because apparently it's got more stuff than the other games.
Cannot
days
grip
are
the
gone
audience to
forever.
define their emotional response. Kim Jong Il. Well, guess what, Mr. Kim Jong Il? Your the buddies, the little buddies here that are quoting you here, they did a much worse job.
That drawing's actually worse than the Gabe Newell one in Zombitatos.
I know, right? Oh.
You're gonna have to read the chat out to me, by the way, because I can't really see it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Because there isn't a windowed mode. There isn't a windowed mode for this.
Oh.
How long is it taking to load? It's only half done.
It's even half done, you mean? What's up with that?
It's just half finished loading.
Hey, you wanted me to play this?
Yeah. Because I told you I was recording Zombitatos. I didn't want to play through Kimulator as well.
Well, unfortunately, it would seem that we didn't actually get that correctly communicated. Welcome to Kimulator, folks. Complete with low frame rates.
25 FPS graphic settings. They're on lowest. I can run Skyrim at 40 frames per second, and I can't even get to the 30 frame mark on this. With a weird looking skybox.
Is that a skybox?
I think it is. Oh. Hi, Alan.
Yeah, he's talking, and I don't know what he's saying. Empty progress slot? What's he talking about?
He's telling me how to save and load my game.
Yeah. The sad part of it is all that tearing that you're seeing is actually coming from Mello's computer. That's not the stream.
Yeah. Example of use of the save function. Save after this video. I don't want to save because the game can be complete. Low FPS detected. Do you want to improve your performance? Yes. My FPS hasn't been increased. Still at 22 to 26 frames per second. Should we do a vote in the chat of what they want to see me go through? Because I've actually only played the story mode and the bonus 3D platformer. The rest of these doors I haven't been in.
What is that thing there? What is that?
This thing is the horror game that they put up on Greenlight called After the Road, I believe.
Really?
Yep.
This?
I'm not sure what this one is. Some weird thing going on. And there's a hillbilly shack, I guess. Or a hobo's house.
Or something. Complete with porta potty.
Then tons of guns. I can just shoot this guy, I guess. There we go. He's dead. That was fun. I have a lot of energy.
Wow, dude.
Oh, I accidentally went into practice mode. Guess we're doing this.
And another loading
Another
screen.
Long loading screen.
After the
Yeah,
road
how long do I
literally-
have to play this for?
Just a couple minutes, dude. Just.
Okay, then. But so you mean after this loading screen's finished?
No. You're gonna do at least a little bit of gameplay there, dude. Because we have to
currently
show
giving
them
limited
exactly.
I'm currently giving 2 fingers up to you right now.
Yeah, well, we can deal with the 132 thing later. I couldn't get it downloaded in enough time, remember? Because communication is key. Go ahead, Mello. You're the one that
I can't play it because it's loading.
How much RAM you got in that? How much RAM you got in that rock?
I have no clue. Shoot as many people as you want. When you have finished, go to the exit sign. Please show me the exit sign. No, Jibber, I'm not. Fine.
Shoot as many people as you want. It's an ammo can, actually. I think it was supposed to look like an ammo can.
What the hell's he doing?
He's playing. He's being John Rambo and playing a guitar.
What the hell's that thing?
Something is you shot dead, presumably. Something that isn't
I
textured.
can't exit. There we go. What the hell? Where's my ammo? Why is it not shooting? I'm mashing. Listen to this. I pressed it 8 times before I got a response.
If we're being honest, Jiba, I actually managed to get. I managed to get Doom running on this thing. I managed to get. I barely managed to get Deus Ex. It comes from one of the other games. It's just one more asset. I've seen that particular bunny rabbit asset like 5 times now. I had no idea you were from Bulgaria, Simon.
Jesus Christ, what the hell's going on?
I don't think it knows. I think you've got an axe in your hand, though.
I do.
Or is it...
Those dummies.
No, it's a bow. You actually got a bow.
No, it isn't. No, it isn't.
What the fuck is it then?
I'm using a melee. An axe.
Sure about that. Looks really gnarly for an axe.
Ammo. Like, I'm just going back to a sniper or something.
Not the knee. You're gonna shoot him. Shoot him in the balls.
Okay. I can't even zoom in anymore. There. There.
Just.
There we go.
And he took 2 sniper rounds in the. He took 2 sniper rounds in the bollocks, and it took that much to put him down.
And people can't get through the door with other people's arms glitching into the wall.
Yeah. Ooh, that one looks like it might actually be. That one looks female. It is.
Yes. This is a bow. See, dead. There we go.
It fell over. It went boom.
Apparently people can survive 2 sniper rounds, but they can't survive 1 bow, an arrow.
Larger surface area, better man-stopping power, right? That's why we use them. Yeah, I remember Castle Crippenstein. It was the bunny rabbit was in there too.
Why can't these guys get through the door?
I don't know. Invisible zombie wall?
He isn't even moving in the right direction I'm in.
Of course not.
And those bunnies are holding guns.
Yeah.
The gargoyle in the background as well. Go on, just kill them, please.
Make them die! Make them die! Much, much better. Yes, I agree. And you know what? Honestly, Castle Griffithsy was at least honest about itself and started out with its tongue firmly planted in its cheek. If you have not watched it, it is a free video on YouTube. Go do that after the show. After we finish with the show.
I'm bored to death.
Well, at least this game is kill. We're getting some sort of kills out of this game.
The
Boom.
hell?
Yeah, bodies explode. I forgot to tell you.
These ray guns?
Yeah,
The bunnies had ray guns and they blew an explosion.
absolutely.
I've got 20,000 ammo.
Yeah. There's be 10,000 ammo before you have to reload.
This doesn't look like what they had. They threw an explosion or something at me.
No, the bunnies explode when you kill them. Shoot that
Okay.
one.
Thanks for telling me. It's coming near me.
Yeah, this is classic BMC Studio work. And of course,
die,
BMC
please.
Studio doesn't seem to want to be here for this. So bully for them. It's still not gonna. It's still not going to save them.
Oh,
Okay.
well.
This
You're gonna hurt me.
this is crap on a stick, and this is actually the most competent I've even seen a BMC Studio piece. Okay, I may
So
actually.
after zombies, after there were zombies in my town,
Oh no!
because that actually looked like a video game at least.
Actually, what are they charging for this pile of shit these days?
Like $1.99.
Oh, seriously?
Around that, at least that's what the trailer says. I checked it
Alright.
out before it came on.
Let me have a look. Alright, store.
You can tell me anytime when I can. You can tell me anytime when I can stop playing this.
Whatever you're done.
I would gladly not hesitate.
When you think
This
you
is
had
literally
it.
the most retarded. This is literally the most retarded thing I've ever seen. I'm
Is
taking
it
a
actually
screenshot
still
of that.
alive?
Yes.
Yeah, it's
There's blood coming off
$1.99
it.
on Steam. And for some reason, it is. For some unknown reason, it's 39. It's. Yes, it is $2.
Uh-huh. I just go through this thing.
What?
Hang on, just give me a second. I'm gonna try and reenact something.
You're
Go
trying to
this.
reenact something?
Oh.
You know, I think I'm gonna
Pretty
get.
sure I stood on this thing.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get this
Right.
for. I'm gonna get this for the next SquirrelPlay live.
No. 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 I'll play it 20 hours before I let you do it. There we go. I'm literally looking in a corner onto the floor and I'm only getting about 20 frames still.
Yeah. Actually, I actually half want to see what kind of frame rates I'm going to do. Yeah. I do remember how BMC removed Watch Doge. It was bad. It was really bad.
I'm just gonna do something real quick, which might be the best thing for. That's the bunny from the 3D platformer.
Yup.
I'm gonna kill this bunny. This is for all the pain you caused us. He disappears.
Crunch. In the meme park minigame, yeah.
Oh yeah, meme parked actually included with this.
Is it? Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah.
So yeah, this will make an interesting. This will make an interesting little stunt for.
What the hell's even shooting? Oh, there. Where is it? Here we go.
It says, "Well,
I can't die. I can't die.
No, you can't. You are not dying. They're not going to let you."
What's the point of the practice mode then?
Oh, yeah, they tossed a bunch more shit on top of it. It's actually hilarious. A hatchet, a sword, future check shotgun. All right, Melly, you've had enough.
I had enough before I even started. What's this guy even doing?
He's just standing there, looking like an idiot. I turned off the profanity filter. Nightbot doesn't have one of those.
Just kill me, please.
They can't. They won't.
Begging you, please. Please, Satan.
This is practice mode. You're not supposed to die.
Forget it.
You're just gonna have to quit out, dude.
Exit.
Okay. Now that you're on.
Oh, for God's sake. No, I'm not going through another loading screen.
Alright.
In that.
Let's go back to what we were doing. Alright. Suffering doesn't end. No. I'm wondering if I wouldn't get faster load times, but still, I don't think I'm not sure how bad I want to do this, so. So, apparently Judge Kitty ran out of fucks to give as far as what kind of evil is going on inside that game. So here she is, not giving a fuck. All right. Now,
what do you want to bring up now?
Let's see. Let's start with that image of the conversation images you put up.
The conversation images that I put on Twitter.
Yep, that's the ones. I think I actually have them.
There.
I'm pretty sure I do, actually. Let me just
I sent you the link to them.
Let me just grab them here, since I know you're seeing the correct thing. If I have them, they went here somewhere. Is Judge Kitty in the way? Judge Kitty is not in the way. Apparently I didn't actually save the images or something. Okay.
You can just head on my Twitter and see it.
Yeah, we're going to do that. All right.
You might want a full screen. I'm not sure if you can see it clearly.
All right, we're gonna do something. We're gonna do something here. All right.
Start on the big one. I think it's ordered in images.
Yeah. BMC Studios blocked.
Yeah, I blocked them after they blocked me on social media.
Yeah, well. Okay. So here's the first part of the conversation. Whereas, let's see. We have to rework the game, but it's still the same game. Alan, that's not the same game. It's really not.
I
Look at,
quoted them. Overall, it's the same zombie FMV adventure game. You only have one FMV part, which is the same. None of the scenes except for the first one was present.
yeah, just that one. And I think he actually gave you a link for checked it out here.
Yeah, that comes later on.
Okay. Zombie FMV game with memes equals zombie FMV game with memes. Except that, no, it doesn't. And you didn't even include zombies in this other game. You just said they existed. We have to take your word for it. It has all the same mechanics. It has the same story, but it doesn't. Your lead characters.
All of those games
seem to
have
the
something
same name.
different. All of those games have something different. None of the scenes that were in the trailer are present. And if what you're saying is true, then it must have taken a while to rework the game. You had plenty of time to change the trailer, at least on Greenlight.
Yeah, but I didn't think of that.
You changed your game and you didn't think to change the impressions people have already made about the game. Are you just going to keep reading the BMC parts?
Sure. But for me and groupies and even Steam, it is the same game.
Still, yeah.
I have made the same game with no cutscene.
But the issue is your game is entirely cutscenes. If you change the cutscenes, you have a completely different game.
That's why I have improved them. Look at the trailer. They were way worse.
Oh God! Please do that. Please do that accent the whole way through.
I plan to.
That isn't the issue here. It doesn't matter which version is better. It matters about what was advertised, and you didn't improve them. You completely changed the cutscenes.
Look, it's the same game.
Oh, that's basically contradicting what was said earlier. 1914, Mel 1 Line 1. If you change the cutscenes, then you have a completely different game. 1914, BMC Studio. That's why I have improved them. Look at the trailer. They were way worse. If that's true, then that would mean if that's true, then that would make it a different game, but quote unquote better.
It's the same thing. And what was contradicting?
Contradicting when you say something and then later on say something goes against what was previously said.
I know, but I didn't contradict myself.
My previous point.
I just said that I have improved the cutscene / game.
1914 BMC Studio. That's why I have improved them.
Yes.
Oh. Linked with my last comment, you basically said the reason you made a different game was because you didn't like the cutscenes.
I said that I have improved them because they were bad.
And answer me this question. Did you change all the cutscenes?
Not all, but I have changed most of them because they were bad. I think the new one are way better.
Answer me this. If you were to give a percentage to the amount of cutscenes changed, what would it be?
Well, pretty much everything, but it's still the same game if you look at the story, type of gameplay, etc.
It doesn't matter if the story is the same, it matters how the story is presented, of how it's a different game. Adventure games are all different, but they all have the same gameplay. That doesn't make them the same.
Okay, for you, if there are two games with the same story and gameplay, you won't say it's the same game. So if I take the story of Star Wars for my new game, it won't be the same as Star Wars. 10 of 10, best logic.
Oh.
The sad part of it is, this is actually funnier than BMC's game.
I can't keep a straight face. Oh, I need to
The
pull it
worst part
together.
of it is your line.
10 out of 10, best logic. It isn't. Oh, pull it together. It isn't. Take the Elder Scrolls series, for example. All of those had the same gameplay since Morrowind and have all had a similar story, but have presented them in different ways. The thing is, again, if you take Star Wars' story, it won't be the same as Star Wars, as the story would be presented in a different way, seeing as how you'd be adapting the story from another form of media.
Oh, did anyone bother making script? It will just take the one made for movies.
The thing is, there's a difference between a story and a script. For example, the plot, rescuing a princess in video games, have been done to death, but none of them have used the same word line for line as each other.
Well, Zombitatos is the same script as Moonwalking Dead, if you prefer.
No, it isn't. Words were spoken in the cutscenes of Moonwalking Dead's trailer that weren't present in Zombitatos.
Okay, then look at this trailer. It has a scene where we don't see in the final movie.
I need a link of this. Give me a sec. Yeah, this is what was linked to me. This apparently proved every single point that Alan made.
Okay, I have a... Wait, you just sent me a link and...
Yep.
Yeah, this is the link he sent. Goes to this thing. We're going to go over it here. The Incredibles 2004 teaser trailer. I'm not actually going to run that because reasons.
Actually, what I'll do here is I'll put the link in the chat.
Yes, do that so they can watch it and I don't get chewed on by Pixar of all people, because then I'd actually be wrong.
Anyway, back to the script. Yeah, one scene. You said it yourself. The majority of your trailers were changed. And when I said trailers, I actually meant cutscenes.
And it was the only scene of the trailer, so 100% was changed.
I'm not saying don't do any form of change at all. I'm meaning don't change the game so much it can't be considered as a different game. 1% of that movie was changed. When your game was released, I'm willing to say 95% of the scenes were changed.
Well, I just improved lots of things. It's the same story. You guys won't believe the amount of shit that's coming out of Alan's mouth at the moment.
Yeah, basically what happened there was I actually put that on Digital Homicide's Poop Gaming. And I'll explain my reasons after we do this. I already explained how a game can have the same story and be considered something different. When offline, yeah, I stick by that, I'm sorry to say.
BMC Studios are offline. They say, fuck you and your attitude problems. I'm French. Why do you think I have this outrageous accent, you silly king? What are you doing in England? Mind your own business. Go ahead.
I just want to point out, I'm not sure if HGI is still in here or anything like that.
Might be.
But the main reason BMC contacted me was to prove a point to me, so that I could prove a point to Poop Gaming, and they also want me to prove a point to HGI, because apparently HGI was refusing to listen to them and wasn't letting them present any evidence. So they came to me, and I actually gave them a podium to stand on and actually gave them their say in the matter and actually let them present me evidence. And then I put this, what was it? You guys won't believe the amount of shit that's coming out of Elaine's mouth at the moment. And I put that up, and BMC probably should have just took that into account and not used, in my eyes, they used that as an easy way to get out of the conversation. Because I didn't have anything to prove to them. They had something to prove to me. I already presented my evidence. They didn't present anything at all. So using that, they basically just lost their chance.
And of course, they blocked you on Twitter. Because, of course, Judge Gete ran out of fucks to give. Here we go. And here is the response to BMC Studios when they threw their little fit this time. Oh, really? Tell me more about why I cares. Tells me more about why I care. Yes, Lovely Kete sent me this on sent me the picture on Skype completely bare, and I put together a couple of image macros because image macros are fun and they do things. All right, now we wait. We're going to wait and see if
What discussion
Alan,
did he put up?
he put a discussion on Zombitatos, telling BMC about
Okay.
his game and inviting him to come visit. Now, while we wait for that, I'm just gonna
Here we
jump
go.
over
I'll
here
put this in
to
the chat as well.
itch.io real quick and go get that other thing. Is this actually downloadable? Should be. We'll download that for wind blows. It's actually only about 80 megabytes. We may or may not see some buffering in the middle here. We will find out. Okay, one of the things of interest here, you can see what you guys didn't see what I wound up having to do, and it is that Zombitatos was not actually it didn't actually crop up as a game, according to XSplit. Hello, Mr. Antimate.
Yeah, well, you've probably missed all the majority of the good stuff here.
I'm not sure who this person
been-
is.
He's new apparently.
Well, you know, we understand that it was kind of that the game is going to be kind of terrible. You used Construct Classic to build it. Okay, I'm not going to hold you accountable for that, but we are going to have we are going to cast a sort of semi-critical eye over it. I know it's actually the first game you've built like this, and really we're more here for the BMC laughs than we are anything else. So,
By the way, tell us if you actually get a response on that discussion.
okay,
And what was it we needed to type in on the main menu again? BMC.
I already know what it is. Okay, so
Tell
as
me when you're
related,
about to start it.
I'm going to be starting here in just a moment, actually.
Okay, I need to do my volume mixer thing.
Yep, you do your volume mixer thing. And I'm probably going to do mine a bit too. It's the first finished one. I've actually finished a few games. I just haven't got them set up quite right. All right.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have the volume. I'm going to actually pop the volume mixer up here. I don't know if this is going to come up completely in full screen or not, or what it's going to do. So
Okay.
let's get it running.
That's cool. Okay.
Will this have a trailer? What the game this game here, Creeping Horror? I don't know. You'd have to ask Simon. He's the developer for it.
Hmm. Shall I read out the message that's on?
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. I need I get this so that everybody can see. There you go. Now, do we click on the new game before we do that, or do we?
No, type in BMC.
I got it.
Before you click new game, and then a message will pop up, and you'll need to read it.
BMC 2.0. Big thanks to YouTubers Rosite and One-Liner Armor for uploading clips from Vampire's Kiss and Red Heat, which I used for the audio. A comparatively bigger thanks goes to the creators of the aforementioned movies in the first place. And to Lord Crocscroll for giving me the necessary encouragement to keep working on it. A surprisingly easy task given who we're talking about. Okay. And now we click the new game? Is that what happens?
I guess I'm gonna take a risk and do it. I'm walking right.
Totem pole here, Alva.
Just hold on.
The lowest. Do you realize that?
Oh,
Every other secretary
I'm seeing
who's
some
been here's
come
been
into
here
view.
longer than you, Alva. Every one. And even if there was someone here who was here just one day longer than you, I still wouldn't ask that person to partake in such a miserable job as long as you were around. That's right, Alva. It's a horrible, horrible job. Sifting through old contract after old contract. I couldn't think of a more horrible job if I wanted to. And you have
Oh.
to do it.
How far are you in it?
Or I'll fire you. Do you understand?
I'm watching the thing.
Do you?
I'm watching the intro.
Thing. There isn't an intro.
I'm watching BMC Simulator come up, and there's the Kimulator Fight for Your Destiny card coming down. I have not moved.
There's no problem then.
Oh, I'm on that same part.
Okay.
I died.
Okay, yes, I died because Kimulator fell on me.
This is what happens when a bunch of teens, their parents, a big amount of with Steam accounts, and a large video game development and digital distribution company. Yeah.
To share such a horrible job. You're the lowest
And that's the
on
game
totem
over.
pole here, Alva. The lowest. Do you realize that? Every other secretary who's been here longer than you, Alva. Every one.
Oh,
And
that's
even
the
if
best
there
game I've
was
ever played in my
someone here
life.
who was here just one day longer than you,
This is something Simon did for. This is something Simon did for us.
job as long as you were around.
This is the
I'm
BMC
gonna play it
Simulator.
again.
That's right, Alva. It's a horrible, horrible job.
I'm playing it
Sifting
again.
through old contract after old contract. I couldn't think of a more horrible job if I wanted to. And you have to do it. You have to, or I'll fire you. Do you understand? Do you?
It doesn't matter if I move. Because I'm not actually moving. I'm not actually physically moving on this.
Good.
Oh, no. That's the game. Or not.
There's no problem then.
I just died. I died anyway. Alright, we'll click on the exit here. And that actually goes back to...
I'm trying to run away from BMC Studio.
Now we click on new game.
Alva. There is no one.
No, I'm going to run away.
There we go. Rest in peace.
Enter to interact. Do we need to enter? Okay, we
There's a
need to enter.
there's a different game over screen every time you die as well.
Is it?
The
Oh.
lowest. Do you realize that? Every other secretary
I don't know where the-
who's been here longer than you, Alva.
I don't know where the... Where's the gun?
And even if there was someone here
It's on the
who was
floor.
here
Press
just one
enter.
day longer than you, I still wouldn't ask
I
that person to partake in such a
haven't seen it.
miserable job
I'm
as
not
long as
actually
you
looking
were
at it.
around. That's right, Alva.
I've moved...
It's a
Apparently
horrible,
I've moved since
horrible
then.
Job. Sifting through old contract after old contract. I couldn't think of a more horrible job if I wanted to. And you have to do it. You have to, or I'll fire you. Do you understand?
I'm
Do
not... I'm not finding a gun.
I'm not sure what's going on with it then.
I'm not finding a gun. There's no gun here. Oh, there it
There's
is.
no problem then.
I found it.
Okay, to move, enter to interact, pick up the gun and shoot him. How do we shoot?
Alva,
I see what we're doing.
Hold right mouse button to aim. Also, you don't even have to play it if you don't want to. Okay, so we need to press right mouse button to aim.
You're the lowest
With
on
the gun.
totem pole here, Alva. The lowest. Do you
Oh man, I
realize that?
forgot to click in BMC Sim
Every
at the
other
beginning.
secretary who's been here longer than you, Alva. Every one. And even
Right,
if there
B
was
and
someone
C,
here who was here just one day longer
Just
than
the
you,
whole... Just the
I
Easter
still
egg
wouldn't
mocking
ask that
thing would be
person to
good.
partake in such a miserable job as long as you were around. That's right, Alva. It's a horrible, horrible job. Sifting through old contract after old contract. I couldn't think of a more horrible job if I wanted to. And you have to do it. Alva,
It's gonna be hard to do because I've got the
there
mic
is
right in
no
front of me
one
as well.
else in this entire office that I could possibly ask to share such a horrible job. You're the lowest on the totem pole here, Alva. The lowest. Do you realize that? Every other secretary who's been here has been here longer than you, Alva. Every one. And even if there was someone
There we go,
here
I
who's
shot
here
him.
just one day longer than you, I still wouldn't ask that person to partake in such a miserable job as long as you were around. That's right, Alva. It's a horrible, horrible job. Sifting through old contract after old contract.
I seem
couldn't
to
think
have
of a
lost
more
my gun.
horrible job if I wanted to.
Yeah, I've lost
And
mine
you
as well.
have to do it. You have to, or I'll fire you. Do you
Keep
understand?
walking right, I guess.
Do you?
There's gotta be one here somewhere. Nope, the gun went away. And I'm dead.
Where's the
And I'm
target
dead.
then?
Of course,
There's
we
no
put ever
gun
to
here.
our game Kimulator. It's right there at the end. You even see Kim Jong Un on top of it, BMC. No, it's okay. I'm actually gonna try. Oh, I had to go left there. Oh, that would explain it. Try to get away from BMC Studio. Right, so if I'm not getting anywhere going one
Okay.
way, we go the other way and it's all good. All right then. So that was actually entertaining. Let's see if that other game is done yet. It should be.
I'm still playing this.
Oh, you're welcome to do that. Okay. Open containing folder.
Simon, feed me the cheat codes that's going through the game as well. There's the gun. I had left.
Live footage and that's it. Yeah. And a Jesus. It's just there is a whole pile of ridiculous that goes on here and there's I don't know. BMC Studios behavior from the word go has been pretty piss poor. And as a result, we just this is a thing that has been a long time in coming and it's really been needing to get done. But it's I'm going to play more of your game later, Simon, including the stock version at some point, and I will give you a detailed review. Some of the it looks like you've actually got cut. Yeah, we're gonna do that in just a minute.
I'm being chased by Kimulator at the moment. I found a rifle.
Oh, you found a rifle.
Yep.
And Kimulator's chasing you?
Well, I'm white now. I see a light.
No, don't go towards the light. Don't go towards the light.
Too late, I'm going to it.
Yep. All right.
White page.
A white page.
Yeah, and it's pushing me away.
Ugh.
Oh no, all the BMC games are coming up.
Oh, dude. Oh, the horror. The horror. All right. Let's go have a look at this. Let's go have a look at the game that the other game that Simon asked us for. I said, "Whoa, that's
Okay.
This is a demo build. Can I? Oh,
I'm
good.
just gonna quickly see if I got. I'm just gonna quickly check if I have an email reply from that dev I was talking to you about earlier.
Outstanding. Let me just lower this here. The Return of Obra Dinn, created by someone called Lucas Pope. The good ship lost at sea 1803. The good ship Obra Dinn, built in 1796 London. So she was just 700 years old, 18 feet of draft, and 800 tons. The crew 51 men. She was on her way to the Orient. Falmouth,
Company
England.
man woke me up. Said you'd need ferry to the Obra Dinn. Not many eager for that job. Seems a bit late if you ask.
I didn't.
What's in the box?
I don't know. I'll hoist it up in a few minutes.
Hey! How?
Carefully.
Okay.
Tell you what, Simon, one thing I might do is I might ask Triton if he could play the game on his stream. What do you think about that?
Okay.
Okay, I'll message Triton now before I forget.
You can kind of explore the deck here. There's the bell. There's the ship's bell. Gonna go explore around here. That's not a good thing. And this is what you can actually do with lines if you wanted to. Just straight up line art. This is something that you could do. This is something that you could do fairly simply. The controls are actually fairly simple, and it's not going to be all that hard to do.
It's too heavy!
What are you talking about? Too heavy? Fucking cocksucker! Get up here.
And then recurred, please try again later. Playback MUEOMSOLYX. There we go, it's back up. Yes, I am watching the chat.
It's too heavy. Take it yourself. Open it here.
I'm standing on it. The hell is that shit? No.
That looks like a compass.
Memento mortem. Remember death.
No, I think it's only in black and white, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
By the way, you're back at 3k subs.
Well, that's good. That's outstanding, actually. Was kind of hoping I could get back to that point. I actually dropped under 2k subs a couple of days ago.
Well, you're currently back. You're currently back at 3001.
Outstanding. Thank you guys for subscribing. That's actually, I really do appreciate that. I know I lost a good chunk of my prior audience when I made the switch from atheist/skeptic stuff over to gaming content, and it's nice to know that some people do appreciate that. And again, every little bit helps, especially when I'm trying to deal with, especially when I'm trying to talk to publishers and stuff and such. So That door is locked. That door is locked. Is this one locked? Nope. That's another rack. It's another stateroom is what it is. Yeah. I don't need to be in here. You're telling me now. What's this then?
Captain, open the door.
I don't wanna.
Lest we break it down and take more than those shells.
Enix has just linked to me a message. She's wanting us to check out something linked with BMC.
Oh, a new BMC thing?
Apparently, it's the Patreon, I think.
Oh?
I'll link it to you.
Okay, so this is the thing that happened. Hey, man gun, welcome to the stream. Okay, apparently we're investigating what happened on this ship. So that was the thing that happened.
Yeah, we know it's not meant by BMC because it doesn't have full motion video plastered over it with memes.
Yeah, I know, right? Uh-huh. I mean, it's not perfect, but it does seem to do fairly well for what it is. Did the door open? Oh, that door opened. Find the crew muster rulebook, okay.
What the hell?
Where are they? Must be in here someplace.
They're at the bottom of the sea.
That's a lie.
Let's have a look around. We only have a very limited time to do this. That's the captain's pistol.
I'm looking at a chart for Kimulator and apparently over 3,000 people have bought it. There's been 1,000 people that have played it and over 90 players have played in the last 2 weeks.
That includes you, by the way.
That includes me, unfortunately.
Yeah, not just once. Okay, that door doesn't open now. Okay, that doesn't find me the things I needed, but this door is now open.
Zombitatos has currently got sold over 1,000 copies and has over 700 people that's played it and 700 people that's played it in the last 2 weeks.
Well, that's because it hasn't been out but a few days. All right, so that's going to be fun. So that'll be fun to poke around on. Oh wow! And you have a variety of different. Wow, that's kind of cool. I like this Commodore 1084 because that was actually a monitor that I used a lot of. So that'll be fun to look at. Books on the shelf. Someone has a lot of enemies, so they Steam gift. Let me grab this last thing here.
The Patreon.
Yep, here's the Patreon. I have one of these screwy pages too. I just never see. Nobody ever seems to pay attention to it. Let's see. Oh, they don't get any more there. Let's see. $8 or more a month, you get an autograph from all the BMC Studio team. Okay. Artwork original from Kim Jong Un Simulator, Watch Doge, and autograph taken from all the BMC team for $30 a month. Wonder how long you have to hold that. Add me on Skype to be in the game.
Guess what? I'm the only one that added them on Skype because Alan actually sent me a request. And so the one of 3 people that added them on Skype was me. And that wasn't even me adding him. He added me.
Actually, Simon, I will probably look at that a little bit more. Maybe on a SquirrelPlay live or something. I'm actually looking for something. You know, Jiba, some people have said that of me too. I created a Patreon page a long time ago, and nobody pays attention to it. Well, somebody did pay attention to it for a whole 2 months. They gave me, I wound up with like $2, but still, like $100 or more a month. A big poster of all the BMC Studio team can be autographed by all the BMC Studio team. 300 or more, a box copy of our unreleased game, Kim Jong Un Simulator, still in version 0.01. This has been up for quite a while.
Because this was up when Watch Doge was still on Greenlight.
10,000 or more a month, you'll receive the original stick from Meme Park, an autograph from all the BMC Studio team. You will have access to all the beta of my games. You will also have a box copy of our unreleased game, Kim Sim, and we will play a game together. Oh wow!
For $10,000 a month,
$10,000 a month.
You get the stick. You get the stick from Meme Park, an autograph from BMC Studios team, betas, box copy of Kim Sim, and you play a game with Alan from BMC.
That's
That isn't worth $10K. That's worth $30 at most.
Well, you know, it's a special stick from Meme Park, so it's gotta be something. It's gotta be something really special.
Ugh.
I don't have $10,000 to give them, and even if I did, they'd probably just drink it. Oh.
I would, if I was needed to play these again.
I know, right? Just
If they signed me up for their betas, I'd probably just drink my sorrows away.
where's the rope? You know what? If you're gonna do something, if you're really thinking about giving them that kind of money, send me that kind of money. I would actually do something with it that would that would at least be remotely entertaining for you guys. You know, $10,000.
It would go to better use.
$10,000, I would have AAA games and a machine that would actually fucking play them, and in short order. Yeah, they're gonna put it on a little. They're gonna put it on a USB stick. They're gonna drop it in the box, put it and wrap it up in a piece of paper that says Kimulator, and they're gonna send it to you. Cost them $2. You know, uh, here.
Ugh.
There we go. Here's one that's a little more honest. Yes, that's an old. That's old. You see, $1 per month. That's the only goal I've got listed. Why? Because that's just the way it is, and I don't care. I mean, I put together enough. I put together enough videos on a regular basis that doing a per video thing is just silly. Okay, and I also support Top Hats and Champagne to the tune of $5. There's lots of stuff in here. You know, our original review the developer, our original review the developer. Yes, that's right. This was the Jim Sterling versus Digital Homicide video way back when.
March 25th.
Okay. Well, you probably could do that. Or I could do something really squirrely and put your game on Greenlight if you think you could make it. No, I'm not supporting Jim Sterling. Jim Sterling gets more than enough support all by his little lonesome. Mr. Falco, Top Hats and Champagne, doesn't make nearly what Jim does.
He apparently gets $10,000 a month.
Yeah, Jim Sterling, yeah, he does. Okay, let's go up here. I show you show you our buddy Falco. Jim doesn't need me. Okay, Jim makes more than enough money without me. I don't make that kind of money, like at all. Okay, Falco's only got about, Top Hats and Champagne's only got about 30,000 subs, and I don't know why this is actually being so slow about the whole loading thing.
It was like that on the BMC one as well.
Come on. So do the thing. Do the thing. Or not do the thing, whatever. It didn't do that it didn't do that with mine. I don't know why. Okay. What? There you go. He's making $10,300 a month. Okay. Whereas Falco's making $493 a month.
That's still not bad.
That's still not bad for 68 patrons. I'm into him for $5 a month because reasons. Okay, I don't actually take issue with that at all in any way, shape, or form. Okay, but Jim Sterling doesn't need me. He doesn't. There's no reason he should even be concerned about me. Whereas if somebody sent me $1 a month on Patreon, I'd probably slavish phrase all over them. Okay. And for $5 a month, I get to be kind of a pseudo moderator on his for his Twitch streams. It's all good.
Oh,
All
cool.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, where were we? Oh, right.
We were. I'm not really sure. We just looked at the Patreon page and we didn't really do much after that.
Okay. I don't see where they're useful as far as I don't see where they're particularly useful as far as that stuff goes. $10,000 a month to get a stick. No, I'm not going to do that. I wouldn't do that for a minute. They don't say how long you would have to maintain that to get the prize. They don't say when you're going to get it, or even if, really. All they're doing is they're promising a stick.
Yeah. And it could just be any old stick. It couldn't even be the stick from Meme Park. They could just find a stick in the local forest and then just chuck it over to you. Here, here's your prize. Thanks for the $10,000. Here's something that you can pick up outside.
Yep. Mello, there's a question for you in the chat.
Is there?
Yep.
What did you need my game for anyway? I remember he actually had one Patreon once. What?
He actually had one, he actually had a patron once and then didn't. I had a patron once and then didn't.
Who are we talking about here?
Simon. Simon said that he wanted to know what you need his game for.
I didn't need the game. He just said that he completed the game on the Godlike comments, and I was thinking, and he said that there was a secret BMC mode. I thought it would be cool to check it out on the review of the developer.
Yeah, it sounds like fun to me. I'll probably check out the rest of the game on a SquirrelPlay Live one of these days. $10,000 a month, I better get a room with a Playboy Mansion. Yeah, I hear that's actually not nearly. I hear Playboy's not nearly as much fun as it used to be. That's okay though, because Judge Kitty.
Yeah.
So, since I've got you guys here, I think maybe we could. I don't know. I don't think we've got a whole lot much. I don't think we've got much more to say about Alan and BMC Studio at this point.
Not really.
Their behavior is just absolutely reprehensible. Their games are shoddy at best, and 1 to 2 hours. And they promised at least an hour to 2 hours worth of gameplay, and they gave us jack and shit in about 12 minutes. Hell, I could buy.
20.
You know what?
I pushed through the game. I did everything there was, all the content. I got up to 20 minutes.
Yeah, if you want the best ending, you're gonna spend maybe 10 minutes. If you actually watch all the shit.
My advice to you: refund the thing. You've got enough time on for do a review on it, then we can just do one.
Honestly, I didn't pay for it. NBC company.
Oh yeah, it was a gift.
It was a gift.
NBC request Cargate to return the game and then ask for a refund.
Actually, I can't do that either. Once I started playing
NBC Company X, ask Cargate to return the game to you by gift.
And
then refund it.
Because it's still not refundable. I can't give it back now that I've played it.
Well, I guess you're out of luck.
Yeah, right. Uh-oh.
Oh, what happened?
Lovely Kitty pounced on Simon for something. I don't know what that something was. I'm pretty sure she'll tell me.
I'm looking at the original comment. How does this go against the rules or something?
Yeah, the stick is absolutely has celebrity value.
No kicking, biting at all, no discrimination. The mods are my minions, or is my law. Don't be stupid. Respect to the chat is no part. This doesn't go against any form of the rules.
Yeah, I would actually be okay with that, with that message.
Yeah. But we can't restore the thing.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it, honestly. Kitty'll tell me why later. It's okay. All right, and if I don't think she had the right idea, then I'll just I'll pick on her about it then. It's not a big deal. All right. Thanks a lot, Nightbot. It wasn't Nightbot.
It wasn't Nightbot, no.
No. I'd have to agree with that, Simon. And I'm pretty sure if we hunt around long enough, we might actually find one. But unfortunately, just what I played was enough to give me complete form brain cancer. I just kind of sat there and stared at it for several minutes, going, I couldn't. It was actually like I'd lost about 3/4 of my IQ. I went,
Yeah.
what the fuck is this shit? Because that's pretty much what it was shit.
It's some sort of weird concoction made by BMC.
I don't even know what they thought it was.
Like those sort of they're like the three witches from Macbeth or something. They're throwing all this stuff in a pot.
Yeah.
They're saying thrice to thine and thrice to fine and thrice again to make up 9.
Yeah. Anyway, so I'm kind of wondering who here might, since we're just at about the 2 hour mark. I'm wondering if I shouldn't do SquirrelPlay live today after all, or at least for a little bit. Yeah, I finished the game. It actually took me about 12 minutes total, and that's with a screw up. So getting the best ending was fairly easy. It was quick, it was silly, and I wanted to shoot people. If you guys are going to play this game for any reason whatsoever, please make sure that your monitor is outside of punching range, and that you have your facepalm resistant oven gloves handy, on the off chance that you actually get one of the jokes. Because all you're gonna do is slap yourself stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could have. I will be honest with you, Simon. You are correct. It could have been a lot worse. So much so that we could have been stuck with that for an hour or more. And unfortunately, some of the bad things we've had to say about them. Alan is a liar. I'm almost certain of this now. Actually, I'm pretty much certain of this now. They've deleted comments. They've done all sorts of really obnoxious shit on their channel, or on their Steam pages. They're more than happy to play the block game because, well, you're an ass. Just. No, don't do this. Don't be an idiot. It's really not. Yeah, if you're gonna play Zombitatos, or tatas, please don't. Because it's not actually about because Animate is right. It's not actually about the game anymore. It's about the behavior that was displayed. All of those cutscenes, everything that they put into the original game, it didn't work. It wasn't even present. Yeah, oatmeal cookies and pea soup, probably not good for dinner there, Mingun. You might want to get on that.
By the way, if you wonder why I left the call, I realised my mic ended up being muted because I was typing.
So I think we're actually going to leave this one here. I may or may not be back in the next little while to do something or other for SquirrelPlay Live. I may not, in fact, do that. But I will certainly be back about 9 o'clock tonight. So about 7 hours from now to hang out and play something on the PlayStation 3, probably Persona 4. Since I think that's actually where we are in the cycle. It's Monday, so I'm thinking that's probably where we're going to be. And I think for tomorrow's SquirrelPlay Live, I need to find a. We're gonna do Paradox Paradigm, which looks like a RPG sort of thingy, or looks like a sci-fi sort of thingy. The God's Chain, which is supposed to be a sci-fi thingy, and I might subject people to 10 minutes of Kimulator, or I'll do a special work. This stream is gonna suck thing. This stream was about sorry ass games and do the gods and do.
We could just do a 24-hour long stream of just playing Digital Homicide games.
No, we're not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do a 24-hour long live stream regardless, and I am most certainly not gonna do one playing Digital Homicide games. I friggin' refuse. But I've got Kimulator handy, and I have the new Digital Homicide game, which is supposed to actually handle okay. I don't know. We're going to find out.
Well, the thing is, it's better than what they've come up with recently, but it's unplayable. Like the graphics and everything, they look stunning. They actually have something here. They just need to sort out the controls.
Simon, catch me up on Steam later. We'll talk. I'm pretty sure we can come up with something. At worst, I can put our names on it and stick it on Greenlight. I actually have the ability to do that now, so we'll see.
You can do that.
It can be
but
done.
Then you'll end up being one of those publishers that I shun upon.
Well, no, it's not that. It's that it's really kind of a thing. This is me doing a favor for somebody, not actually trying to take their money. So there. You know, I even put a free to play on it, so there's no money gained. Meh. Yeah, catch me up in a little while on Steam, Simon. We'll talk. I'm sure we can work out something. All right. As far as whether or not Game Jolt does advertisements, I don't know if Game Jolt does. I do know that Newgrounds does. So
yeah,
that's a thing there. All right. No, actually, add me on Steam later if you haven't. Add me on Steam if you haven't already, Simon. And we will talk to you guys. And I will talk to you when you are awake and in reasonable humor. All right then. So, between now and the time I decide that the next stream is going to happen, probably going to be at about 7 hours here for some more Persona 4. If not, maybe I'll do some SquirrelPlay live running on here in probably an hour or so. Hour and a half, maybe. It's 2 o'clock, so probably between. I'd probably do a SquirrelPlay live between 3:30 and probably about 6-ish. But those are of course Pacific Daylight Time. I'm gonna restart it. Sorry about that, folks. Mild technical difficulty. Whenever you guys are ready to take off, don't be afraid to click on all the little links down there at the very bottom of the description. There's lots of fun stuff down there: Twitter, Twitch, Patreon, PayPal, all that sort of nifty stuff. Like, comment, subscribe if that's what you want to do. I would much appreciate it if you did. Tell everybody, tell your friends, your neighbors, etc. Yep. All right. So, till then, be safe.